Yo, what's up, guys? And I'm actually going to talk about webinar funnel, a free training basically, and how exactly it works. And to be honest, webinar funnels are my favorite. They're very easy to make and they're very easy to handle. And of course, you can have multiple offers from low ticket to mid ticket to high ticket offers because it's very versatile and you can have everything. And again, it's pretty simple. Like the whole framework of webinar funnel is very simple, and I'm actually going to get into it, and I will be making more videos about webinar funnels, how to set up a webinar funnel, how exactly to make the attendance rate go up in a webinar funnel, because I know that's a huge problem, and how to nurture leads to actually go, some time sensitivity problems that you may actually have problem with. But yeah, let's get into the video. This is my first one on the webinar funnels. So what exactly is a webinar funnel? Again, it's pretty simple. It's basically a free training that you offer to your audience, to your prospect, and you teach them. Basically, you actually give them real value, like something very useful. And at the end of the webinar, let's say you do an 1 hour webinar, and at the end of the webinar, you just do a sales pitch. Basically, you pitch your high ticket offer or your mid-ticket offer. If it's a high-ticket offer, I would suggest to use a sales team, some sales reps, just because again, at the end of the day, a webinar is good, but it's not going to handle all of the objections that your prospects may have. So always, maybe if you're going for a high-ticket offer, just maybe go to a landing page after that, pitch your landing page so they can watch something. But again, there's different funnels. So for a structure of a webinar funnel, it's pretty simple. It's just one page, and oh no, but actually two. And it's a registration page, a landing page, and let's say a thank you page, right? So of course, there are some follow-up emails. That's the structure of webinar. That's how you're going to sell to your prospects. Again, if it's a high ticket offer, you better have a sales team or someone to actually close the sales, because objections are 99% of what's stopping your prospects from buying. So this is a page, a webinar funnel page that I have. It's Brez's. He works with Pierre. It's an amazing webinar funnel. I really like it, and I took some inspirations from this page as well. So I want to show it to you guys. So basically, again, it's a pretty simple page, pretty simple funnel, just a value proposition headline. There's some risk minimal, like without having any private business. Again, pretty simple stuff. Free training is just the time, so you actually know if you're time sensitive or not, if you can attend it. Timer, which is really good. I like this one, and the register. So you basically just type your stuff in here, checking availability. It's not available, I think. Oh no, it is available. So how I get brands to pay me thousands. Again, some value proposition headline. And yeah, it's pretty easy. So what's live, you will learn. Okay, this is what exactly you will learn. So it's a free training, and here's some social proof. Yeah, basically like that. So let's go to the pros. So what are some pros of a webinar funnel? So first of all, it is of course educational. You teach other people your expertise, so you give them some value and they trust you more because you actually gave them something valuable. The next one is engagement. If you're doing live webinars, because some people do recorded webinars and I absolutely hate those ones. I think that if you're going to do something, you need to do it live if you're going to do a webinar. So you will have a Q&A sessions which will make the engagement more up. It will make your audience, your prospects more trust you more. They're going to be more engaged with you and they're going to like you more because you actually spend your time onto them. And the next one is scalable, and of course it can be automated with recorded webinars, which I absolutely hate. I do not recommend it. It's something that if you have, let's say, 20 webinars running per week, yeah, you might record them, but trust me, if you make live, it's going to be the most high converting funnel or webinar that you're going to do. Next up are the cons, negative of a webinar, and there's only two that I found, but they're pretty big ones. So yeah, so the first one is attendance drop off. So not everyone attends a webinar. Come on, it's very logical, and let's say the average is 35 to 45%. That's an okay. 65 and up is outstanding, and you really know how to run webinars if you get 65% and up attendance. But the average is, let's say, 40% attendance, which is not that bad. Let's say out of 1,000 people, if you did some good ads, if you actually did some organic content and you nurture your leads all the week, the whole week about the webinar, you will have, let's say, 1,000 people. sign up for a webinar. So let's say 400 will attend, and out of those 400, let's say 20 will close, which is pretty good or pretty bad if you're running a low ticket offer. So yeah, always aim for high attendance rate. And the next one is time sensitive. So live webinars can be very sensitive for other people. Let's say if you're doing a live webinar, of course, that's not the case for recorded webinars. Let's say a recorded webinar is you literally just sign up and the webinar is sent to you through, let's say, VSL or something. So this is a problem for live webinars because you need to actually host them and you need to have a specific time. And not all your audience are going to be in one time zone. They're going to be from different time zones. And let's say for Europe, that's and America, that's two different time zones, and people are going to be it's going to be very difficult for people to attend a USA, let's say, webinar or a European webinar. So the next one is what webinar funnel is good for what type of business or for what type of framework is the webinar funnel best for. So of course it's best for, I would say, low ticket info products as well. It's not only for mid to high ticket, it's for every info product. And of course the next one is products that can benefit from detailed explanations and demonstrations. But again, it doesn't have to really do with this. It's more of a giving value, sales pitch, and closing sales. That's how it goes, webinars. You don't really need to explain your product, but yeah, explanation would be a great one for your product. And the third one is businesses looking to build authority and trust quickly. Yeah, webinars are a quick way to gain trust because again, you give value to the people, and and when people get real value, something that they understand will help them achieve their goals, they appreciate it more than anything. So always give free value, even if it's not a webinar, even if it's a VSL or a group funnel. Like, give value because that's the most important thing. That's a currency of trust. So that's it for today. I think it's a that this was a very small video where I discussed the webinar funnel. This is something I actually planned launching with Fabian. It's a webinar funnel, but it's going to be more in the future. Right now, I'm just collecting data about webinars. I'm talking with webinar experts how exactly to set up a webinar because email marketing is a huge aspect of webinars. So make sure to have your emails ready, have an email list ready, know how to nurture your leads, and all of that. So a webinar funnel is a very high converting fun type of funnel. It's very good to make money off it, and it's a very beginner friendly as well. Here is the moment where I actually pitch my services. So if you're actually a coach or someone who's looking to create an info product, or you're interested in marketing something of your company, or you want to actually get into info products and you don't know where to start, and you have an amazing expertise, you're an expert, or you have a lot of knowledge and you want to sell it and make a lot of money because you know that people will benefit from your knowledge. My job is actually to help people like you create their info products, market them, create them. I do everything. Like, I'm a full stack growth growth partner, or what, call it whatever you want. I basically create info products, I market them, I build the backend, I build the front end systems from VSLs to communities to pages, websites, and all of that. And yeah, I actually do a lot. So if you're actually interested in this type of service, or you're interested in learning more from me, so yeah, if you're a coach or a consultant or someone with expertise, DM on Instagram and I will be happy to talk with you, have a chat with you, explain to you different concepts of how to actually create an info product, what is the best way, and I will help you for free because again, at the end of the day, I think that people need to have more of a knowledge than pay for it. I will maybe create a course in the future, or creating a SaaS or something to help experts. But for now, I want to give my valuable for away for free, just so other people can learn from it. And yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. And again, if you like this video, or if you like the whole concept of my channel and my personality, subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram or DM on Instagram. And I actually have created a private Telegram group where I will be dropping a lot of sauce around growth operating and around growth partnering or info products and all of that, because this is my main niche now and this is what I specialize in. So I want to uh, yeah, drop a lot of value around it. So yeah, join the Telegram group. Do not miss on it. It's very huge. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Thank you.